Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to BattleTech. So the plan for right now is we're gonna pass time until the dragon's complete, and then we're taking on this priority mission. I'm super bummed about how extremely long it's gonna take to fix up the Jaeger mech. You know what? Nothing for it, we just gotta push on. Hopefully we can get some more mech tech points. Let me speed that up a little bit. But for now, we have robot destroying to do. Travel to Smithen's moon to destroy an armed smuggler's dropship. Really talked up how dangerous this ship's security detail is. Alright, we're going to approach this with an abundance of caution, because Darius said so. As you heard, House Corrosis has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Corrosis that we're his allies, and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes. But that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we'll have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of this job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. Darius, did you forget the job already? It's been like a week, dude. She's called the Newgrange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. The Newgrange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellan Confederation, and the Taurian Concordat. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least, that's what her official paperwork says. What is a yard ship? A class of jump-capable spacecraft that were built with integrated docks and shipyard facilities. Oh, that's pretty handy. In the height of the Star League, yard ships served as mobile shipyards, allowing for ship construction and repair in locations that lacked traditional docking facilities. It is unknown whether any yard ships have survived into the modern era, but many spacers consider them to be functionally extinct. Boy, it would be handy to have one or two of those, wouldn't it? I gather that Lord Corrosis disagrees with the official paperwork. That's right. He claims the Newgrange is running weapons into the Oregon Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Anvelt to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the Newgrange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found us an alternative approach. The Anvelt refueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the Newgrange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reservoir, her armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. This seems very destructive. And you're sure that Lord Corrosis is telling the truth, because it would be a disaster if we did this to a civilian dropship. From my own study of the Newgrange and the situation on Anvelt, I am convinced that Lord Corrosis is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about this ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be, and as such, we feel justified blowing her and an entire refueling station up. The Newgrange may not be what she says she is, but that doesn't necessarily make her worthy of destruction. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Belle. I hope that you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the Newgrange on the comms, I'll offer her captain a chance to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already. Okay, I'm a little more comfortable with the plan now. I mean, to a certain extent, you know, it's a war, like... this is something I would not do under any circumstances in real life, but we're mech warriors, you know, things are a little, the frame of morality is shifted a little bit here in the fiction. Hang on a second, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Corrosis would have done it himself already. So what's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Lord Corrosis sent the last remnants of his personal guard after the Newgrange 2 weeks ago, a lance of hardened mech warriors. They were summarily destroyed, a complete loss. There were no survivors. I don't like the sound of that. What do we know about their defenses? Because, you know, I would describe us as a lance of not really that hardened mech warriors, and, nothing. Lord Corrosis didn't provide us with any specifics. We should approach the drop with an abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lance you can field, and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. And I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. Oh no! Envelt's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. I don't have a heat-efficient lance. Okay, that's something that has to stop being true. Alright, well, no time like the present, I suppose. I'll assemble my team. I'll be with you on the comms. Good hunting, Val. Any chance you could come with me on the planet? I'm just thinking, you know, again, Lance of Hardened Battle Mechs, etc. No? Okay, that's fine. Well, we're bringing the AC-20. So I want to run this dragon. Thing is relatively fast, one assumes. Punches fairly hard. Like, we gotta try this thing. So who's driving it? Is the dragon our new Jenner? Probably not, right? Is the Centurion... Yeah, the Centurion's the one that has the PPC. Maybe we should not bring this. It's gonna have serious heat issues. Glitch, you're getting swapped over to dragon duty. So now, this thing is fairly heavily armored. Almost as much as the Thunderbolt. But it has 2 initiative. She's probably not the right person to drive this. Oh, he has a sensor lock. That's fine, I guess. We need to get Decker's tactics up. Since I decided not to go for the whatever mech you drive has plus initiative skill on Medusa, we should probably pick it up on Decker, just so that we have somebody who has it. A little bit of versatility in our build. Yeah, alright. I think I want to keep the Jenner running. I really, really like having a mech that has both high initiative and really high movement. I know that a 35-ton mech is dangerous, but being able to like get behind people, double attack, you know, reserved to the end of the turn, get behind people, double attack, and then now he can actually even get out after doing that, like, it's so useful, and the Jenner has racked up so many kills. And our team's getting pretty heavy otherwise. So it's the Trebuchet over any of the other Long Rangers. I probably want to be careful with PPCs, right? Biome Martian. Thin atmosphere makes it difficult to sink heat, and suddenly whip up dust into swirling storms that can provide some amount of cover. Man. Yeah, alright, this is the team we're taking. I hope I get to punch something in half with this dragon. Alright, so... when an attack destroys a location on a mech, remaining damage transfers toward the mech center. It does not say anything about directly to the structure. I don't know where I picked that up. So yeah, if we get Decker the skill that gives him extra initiative, maybe he can be the one who does things like driving the dragon. Keep your eyes open for the New Grange's security detail and be ready for a fight when it arrives. I'll be rooting for you from here. You know, safely. So, it does say destroy the ship's security team as one of the objectives. I was kind of hoping that we could, like, get in and blow up the fueling station and then get back out, maybe? Maybe if we did things quickly enough, we wouldn't have to fight everybody. I didn't negotiate pay, which makes me think that we're going to get 2 million C-bills and 416 salvage, which, I mean, that's impressive. That's an impressive amount of stuff. That'd keep us set for a few months.
Command interface initiated.
And who knows? Maybe we'll get some parts for a brand new, extremely terrifying mech from this extremely terrifying defense force. A lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the New Grange is being prepped for launch. We have a tight timetable to get in there and blow the station's fuel reservoir. I'm seeing turret emplacements and light battle mech activity on the ground, but it appears the security detail we were warned about is off-site. For now. Samira will be monitoring her sensors for any sign of incoming dropships. She's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. And I'd advise you to be wary of this secondary landing pad up here on the ridge. If I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I'd do it.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
Alright, so we probably want to try to position the dragon on this side so that it has a better chance of catching things and punching them. I want this punching thing to work out so much. There's a turret generator over here. Alright, so where do I think the turrets actually are? That's a turret. That's probably a turret. We can see the stands, you know. Okay. Yeah, let's cut this way.
Position confirmed.
Yeah, wow, that dragon is pretty fast. Definitely want to get Glitch into a... Let's see. This position's probably pretty safe.
Uh-huh.
Close enough to deliver LRMs, not in direct line of sight, though.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
Alright. Okay, there's some ice down here. Good place to hide a mech. I'm not sure what we want to do with the Jenner. Obviously, I don't want to run it directly into that mech. That was my plan was to run it around this side. Because usually what I like to do is split it off. But if there's a mech down there, maybe the thing to do is, for now, kind of stick with the lance. None of this stuff is high enough terrain to provide actual cover. Yeah, like I was hoping maybe the dip here would be a little more significant. Well, still, I can just run this way. Yeah, I can just run this way, rely on my evasiveness, keep me safe, and use the Jenner to gather information and flank, the way we often do.
It's go time.
Alright, so we got 11 rounds to blow that fueling station. I don't think that should be terribly difficult. I think we're going to get vision of this thing. Nope, not quite. That being the case, do I want to just reserve here? I don't know that there's a huge benefit to moving Medusa yet.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Can we get... Yeah, we can get a shot on that. I'm sure that destroying this generator will kill this turret. I don't know if it will also kill that one. Probably, right? In the past, it has been the case that there was one generator for each turret, but I have to imagine this generator is powering this. Well, let's find out.
Coordinates received.
Okay, thing only has 100 health. I think probably don't fire both of the lasers, right? This should be sufficient. I mean, these things together will be enough. Yeah, I'll just fire the LRMs and try to take it easy on the heat.
Roger that. Firing on target. Building's trashed.
No, don't zoom in on the wrecked building. That's not interesting to me. I need to see what's going on with the turrets. Okay. It looks like it must have gotten both of them. I don't have the readings anymore. So that means that Medusa... If we can get vision of this thing with Medusa, we can probably take it out just about as fast. Unfortunately, neither one of these really has a lot of indirect fire weaponry, so there's not a reason to do it right this second.
Holding.
Let's see if we can get vision of this thing with...
Orders.
Oh, really? You can't see him from here? That looks like it should be a pretty direct line of sight to me. We should probably take it easy on the jump jets, huh?
Receiving you.
Well, whatever it is, it's just a light. Maybe I'm okay to just run to here. I'm not at optimal range for the SRMs, but I can probably hit that with everything. And we'd be on the ice. I'd have 5 evasive charges. Yeah, let's do it.
Location confirmed.
It's probably a spider or something. A commando. What are you? Okay, lots of SRMs. Not a lot of armor or anything in any of the torso bits. So if we can just get some good torso hits here, we probably will get a kill. Let's... he's guarded though. Of course he is, because he didn't... I knew he didn't fire. But we can try to set up a situation where maybe I can destroy him on this next turn. If we go for the called shot, it's going to reduce his next turn initiative to 3. And we will get Medusa before his action, and maybe Glitch before his action as well. Let's just try to destroy him real fast. Alright. Show me something, Medusa. Okay, he's got 2 center torso armor left. And for the record, I think it's ridiculous that there's no vision from here. I guess there's that dust storm between us. Maybe that's why. But, like, that's absurd.
Standing by.
Alright, so we're going to have Decker, I think, follow this way at a full sprint. Rough terrain. Okay. Him taking extra stability damage from attacks should not be a problem, I think. I'm going to have him approach the fuel thing quickly. And we're going to use Behemoth to crowd this guy. Oh, we have readings.
Yes, Commander.
Is she going to be able to get down here? Yeah, she's not. Okay. It's probably best we
Confirmed.
head around then. She needs to be able to get over here where she's definitely going to have shots. Okay, so one of these things is also 4.
What do you need?
One of them is 3. This guy's a 3 this turn. Okay, we have another thing over here. So one of these guys... I'm guessing this is the 4, because it's the hexagon here is red. So these are both on 3, as is this guy. If I move very much, I don't have a shot. I don't think I want to give up my cover. I could get right up on him. End up with 4 evasive charges and still the cover bonus. Puts me potentially in range of some dangerous stuff, though. Oh, that's right, I can move after shooting. I'm just going to fire from here and then back up. What a useful skill. Alright, yeah, give him everything for real. Hit him in the middle a couple of times. Doesn't have that much health.
Firing. All weapons.
Or how about you just miss with everything? That's also good. Well, okay, headshot. Something. Then back the hell up. Full speed retreat into the dust storm. That's already quite useful. Alright, I don't know what you are, but if you're moving on 4, you probably don't want to tangle with this dragon.
Waiting for orders.
So Glitch will be able to get vision of that. I could ever try to take this guy down. We still have 10 rounds before we have to hit the fuel pumping station, and we're really close to that. I mean, we're going to be running the Thunderbolt this way. I'm just wondering if we, like, how much stuff do we have to devote to this side? I guess there's not really a reason for me to act while we have all this hidden information.
I'll wait here for now.
Let's let them take some actions, figure out what we're up against. Okay, so it looks like this guy's trying to break around this side of the mountain. He didn't actually act, which is annoying.
Receiving you.
That's alright. With him moving forward like that, we might be able to get... no, I think he's set up so that we can't get a back shot from here. He's faced just this way enough any shot around this mountain will be a side shot. Good positioning. Alright, well, let's get aggressive with the AC-5 then. We have somewhere to be. Okay, this thing's a Panther. Panthers are those, the PPC, yeah. A light with a PPC on it. Certainly something to be worried about. I don't care for that. And I hate firing into guarded, but, like, I don't really have a choice. Also, my weapons do reasonable damage. We'll be okay. Hit him with a couple of people. Get some reasonable damage on him. So Glitch. Glitch is also following in on that, I think. Figure out where I want to put her. I'm way more worried about the PPC than I am about the SRMs. Although, to be fair, this PPC probably only gets to fire once, right? Alright, just let dude have it. Can we... No, we don't. We don't have line of sight. Yeah, he's guarded, but he's still not really that healthy. Alright, we got some structure damage there. How close was that? Oh, pretty close. That was the PPC side, too. That's very, very good. So I can move up here and have an obstructed shot on that guy. I think I'm going to do this. I don't know if we're gonna fire the AC-20 here, but we're gonna fire something. I mean, the AC-20 will get through. Yeah, I think we probably do fire... I don't need to fire the SRM-2s here. The heat difference is significant. This'll probably get us there. So if all three of the lasers hit the same area, they'll do about 37 damage total. So in order to get a kill, the AC-20 has to hit center torso. Or the head, I guess. Though basically what I'm thinking is I wonder if it's worth firing the lasers at all. Or maybe we fire the AC-20, preserve heat. I guess before I make this decision, I should look at what we actually have over here. Oh, this is a Shadowhawk. This is like a real thing. It's not super heavily armed, but the dangerous mech all the same. So that being the case, maybe I do just fire the AC-20 here, preserve heat so that we can go hard against the Shadowhawk. Now let's fire the lasers, even though an AC-20 miss or hit to like the arm or something will mean that we can no longer kill it, even if all of the lasers hit together. We may be able to set it up so that Jenner can kill it at least.
Locking on target.
Never mind. AC-20 hit center torso. Everything's fine.
One less target.
What a weapon. There is an assault cannon turret over there. We might want to get on with the removal of this turret generator.
Yes, Commander.
Which is to say that we're gonna have to get vision on it. Now you know what, you're not doing anything yet. Panther's gonna get his move. Unfortunately, we're gonna eat a particle cannon shot. Nobody over here is terribly light though, and he missed. Okay. He chose to spend his turn getting closer to the dragon. Not sure that I recommend that as a course of action. You're not going to stop anything from happening here, so why don't we just reserve again? Okay, this guy's doubled back. Very curious what we have here. Okay, well, somebody's no longer in cover. Or somebody's no longer guarded. He's in cover, unfortunately. Alright, so with a little bit more information, what do I want to do here? I know that I will go before any of these guys do, so... What is on your right side? Medium laser... The LRMs... Okay. So we can come over here, we could put a shot into the side of this thing to remove some of its evasive charges, and then we can act first on the next turn. It looks like I can't get vision of this for some reason. Oh, okay. I was debating which one of these it was correct to move to, but it looks like right here I'm just barely inside the shortest range for my weapons. We're not going to be able to fire everything, but standing in the ice will make it a little better. Oh no, we can totally fire everything. Well, in that case, I think we probably should. I know we're 25% damage reduction, but we gotta do what we can here.
Confirmed.
Okay, that was actually really good.
Waiting for orders.
I can't get cover and vision. I can get one evasive charge while maintaining a shooting angle. Alright, hold on. You're not next. This thing moves fast and punches for 90. That's the play, right? Move fast and punch for 90? I guess I'd rather land the punch straight. It's more of a chance that if I don't get a kill, I at least take the PPC off of it.
Moving out.
Okay, that's the wrong arm. That's the whole wrong side. And we took his SRMs out. It's not useless. Alright, I think I do want to move... I do want to move the Thunderbolt before I take action with the other thing. Oh, hey, that got us vision. So this thing has an SRM 6 and an AC 5 on it. It's a little concerning. It doesn't really have that much armor. So probably I actually want to focus on you. Yeah. I think this guy's way more dangerous at this range. So let's, but he's guarded and stuff. Shoot. We need people with breaching shot. I think what I'm going to do here is stand and fire. I forgot about Bulwark. I'm going to just stand and fire, and we're not going to fire the AC-20 because the hit chance is too low, and I want to let the recoil wear off. Give it to him with the SRMs, though. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit the left torso.
Engaging.
We did, in fact, hit the left torso with every weapon that we connected with. It wasn't enough to damage it, or it wasn't enough to blow it off, but it was pretty good. So, I think we want to... yeah, do something like this. And just rain the LRMs on him. We should be able to multi-target, hit the Panther with the lasers, I think. Nope, because of the structure I only have indirect vision to the... That's a shame. Yeah, we might be able to get something done here. His heat is actually quite low. But he's not guarded or anything. We should finish him off. I'm going to multi-target. So let's put... I'm going to put the... Oh, at this range, these weapons are, like, basically useless. Well, keep in mind, it's a 45% chance for each missile to hit. So if we did fire 35 missiles at him, odds that we would actually get enough connection to kill him are pretty good. But I probably do have to fire both, right? I'm going to try splitting him, because we don't have to hit him for all that much. So I would expect about, I don't know, 9 of these to hit. That's got to be good enough.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Oh! I didn't realize attacks with a single weapon ignore cover and guarded on the target. It's actually... It's giving you that if you only attack the target with a single weapon, even if you attack with more than one weapon. So multi-target lets you get breaching shot on multiple different enemies. That's actually really cool.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Well, unfortunately we cannot get in behind him, and I think I want to be careful about leaving myself to the Wolverine. I think what we're going to do here is shoot, stand still, just shoot from here and then run. Hit and run style. We're on the right side already. We're going to have to turn off most of the lasers. 2 of the lasers. Alright, show me those torso hits.
Firing on target.
Okay.
Awesome.
On.
Really, really good work. And then I am in open retreat. That thing might be able to close enough to hit me in the back here, but I doubt it.
Copy that.
And your job now is to reveal the turret generator so Glitch can bombard it. You madman! All right, so we could probably hit
Good to go.
the thing right now, right? Like this turn. Let's see. We might be able to blow out this guy's leg. I'm wondering if it's worth doing another shot on him. Now that I understand how breaching shot works, I kind of want to rain down on this guy. Can I get to a position where I can hit him in the back? No. That's a shame, because he has, like, no back armor. So what's on this side? The SRMs and nothing in his left arm. Okay, I'm thinking about, like, moving up to here. Up to here, even? Oh, this gives me cover. Yeah. Let's do this. And I have the building in my firing arc just in case I decide to make that decision. We've got some time on that, though. Make sure that we're actually killing the enemies first. We're definitely going to multi-target. This guy's getting the lasers. This guy's getting the missiles. Sorry, probably not both of the lasers, I guess. The dragon can probably finish him off.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Okay, I mean, that was something. Oh, I fired both of my weapons at him. Actually, really dumb. Like, already forgot. The whole reason I did that was because we had breaching shot, and then I didn't use breaching shot. The LRM-20 solo on this guy is just better than firing both of the LRMs at him. So I should have fired the 15s at the fuel depot. Alright, we probably want to do something about the Thunderbolt getting shot by that turret over and over again.
Commander?
And we really do need to finish this guy off. So what are we looking at here? It's pretty soft through the midsection. I'm wondering if we might be better off moving toward the fuel depot to threaten it. No, you know what? Let's just get the punch kill. What I'm thinking here is that we are keeping ourselves safe from the, you know, limiting the line of sight of the Wolverine. It can still get me if it wants to come around the mountain, but if it wants to come around the mountain, I get to counterpunch.
Roger. Targeting for physical attack.
You probably don't need to fire the lasers if he's already dead from the punch.
Tango down.
I get that it's fun, but, you know, if heat was an issue.
Good to go.
Alright, so I don't have vision of this guy if I move to anywhere where I have cover from the turret. Maybe I do just point blank him. Is it worth firing the AC-20 here? Yeah, probably. This dude's gonna get up close and punch me, I think, is his plan. So we should maybe put a stop to that. And it would be best if the Shadowhawk was dead so that I didn't have to worry about it AC-5ing my Jenner in the back.
Locking on
As the Jenner approaches the generator. The AC-20 is a very silly gun.
Hostile eliminated.
This gun is maybe too powerful. I should maybe not be allowed to have this. I guess you only get to use it 5 times per mission, but it seems very good. So at full sprint, it looks like I won't get vision. Alright, so there's no reason for me to do anything yet then. Let's see what this Wolverine wants to do. It wants to run this way? I don't think it has a plan. Is it showing its back armor to the Thunderbolt? What do you reckon? Is this some kind of trick, maybe? I can't imagine what this thing is doing. I probably don't want to be standing right here with my back to the landing pad. So... yeah, let's move like this.
Got it.
And am I in his back quadrant now? I am. So here I could fire both the LRMs with no penalty. Oh, I don't have the laser on this thing anyway. Direct line of sight, I guess just this is too far. Yeah, alright. I'd better not overheat.
You're not gonna like this.
Yeah, and if I hadn't fired the 15s last turn, I'd be able to fire them safely this turn. I screwed up. This is bad. So, given that I can't get real vision of the turret generator anyway, maybe I do just want to come over here. I'm, like... my mind is blown that I can't get a back shot on this thing. Here we go. Can I get a back shot while I'm in the water? No. Part of the problem here is that being in the water at the start of my move is reducing my movement range. Yes, this is a back shot. I'm not going to be able to give him much, but if we can get rid of this thing, we should do it. Okay, looks like we're just gonna take a bad SRM shot. Maybe we'll get a little bit of damage. We'll peel one of his evasive charges.
Firing.
Okay, I got 2 hits. 20 damage to the back is not a joke. Like, that matters.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I probably want to keep her stationary if I can afford to do so. This is too likely to be a miss with the AC-20. Just put all the lasers into its back. If I go for a precision strike... 41%. The thing is, everybody has to hit this. All of my weapons have to hit the center torso for it to actually be a kill. But we're still inspired after this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Let's try to really pound the damage into the center torso. Wow. That was actually mostly what I wanted. Yeah, center torso's at 12.
Orders?
Okay, this is still a shot from the back.
Coordinates received.
We're letting this turret have its pick of targets this turn, but this will be the last turn it's active. Okay, I think we can get this thing.
Target lock on enemy 6. Target neutralized.
Yeah, not bad. We managed to not actually take any hits from that at all. And the turret didn't get a turn, despite the fact that we know it can see us, because it's been shooting the Thunderbolt this whole time. Alright, let's move the Jenner up. Apparently there's no position from which I will be allowed to shoot at the... be allowed to even see the turret generator, which is strange. All I need to do is reveal it so that Glitch can do the thing.
Coordinates received.
Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it.
We have 5 rounds.
Yep.
Just calm down. Everything's fine. Alright, there's another turret over here, but it looks like these things are dealing with pairs. So I'm gonna reserve here. Hold on.
What can I do for you?
Glitch, yeah, okay, Glitch can do this. Let's have her move up. I'm trying to think where I want to be if stuff comes in on this dropship. Facing like this, probably.
On my way.
And this thing only has 100 health, so we'll give it... Can I give it both the LRMs, or am I going to overheat? Alright. We'll give it the 1 LRM. Somebody else is going to have to give it a little push.
Good to go.
Reduces high heat. Honestly... probably Decker. We want Decker to get the last shot, right? Or I want Decker to be like close to the pad though. Alright, let's reserve again.
I copy. Yes, Commander.
Yeah, this is probably close enough. I'm gonna let Decker finish the thing off.
Firing.
Okay,
Fresh real estate available.
so that should be all of their turrets cleared out.
Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
And now I'm gonna,
Moving in on your position, Commander.
What's up, boss?
Judging by the markings, it's a House Espinosa ship. Waiting for orders.
Alright, the people who have significant amounts of heat are the ones that we want to, move here, because these out-of-combat turns will allow them to bleed heat. I'm not sure what I want to be doing with the Jenner. I guess I'm going to put it behind these big rocks, is my plan.
On my way.
On the move. I hear ya.
Alright, Glitch needs to, honestly, probably just stay put. Like, get right behind this building that we can maybe use as cover. And then Dragon is going to do a normal move and a shot. Provided it will let me shoot here in non-combat time, because I do actually have to destroy this. This matters. Alright, we got to hit for 250, which means a couple rounds of fire. Fortunately,
Taking the shot.
his heat sinking is actually quite good. Alright, the captain of the Newgrange. Hold your fire, damn it. We're a civilian transport, not a military dropship. Yeah, prove it. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed. I can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. There are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got a hold full of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. Why can't you do that, though? Why not just power off? I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians. Captain, I'm giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down now. Honestly, what happens next will be on my head, not anybody else's. I'm not super comfortable with this situation. They've cut the comm feed, Lady Arano. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. I mean, well, we gotta do the thing.
Let's do what we can. The Newgrange is almost ready for takeoff. Destroy that ship before it's too late.
Commander?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Target acquired. Aye, aye.
Am I standing? I'm standing in a big fire. I should not do that. Why is this space so on fire? Huh. Hold on. Normal move. Don't sprint. I'm trying to figure out who should take the shot. I guess Glitch can take the shot. Like, we're actually getting pretty low on ammo. Maybe I should not do it with Glitch.
Commander.
I'm trying to let everybody cool down before the dropship with the reinforcements comes in. Alright, I'm going to let you cool down. We actually still have time. I'm too far out to hit with the medium lasers. You know what? 3 rounds. I think maybe what I do here is I just let the dragon handle it. No, we should probably get this thing down. I'm gonna back up out of this mysterious fire that has occurred. And we're gonna give this thing 1 laser and the SRMs. Just in case. 80% on a 60 damage shot makes me a little nervous.
I copy.
The laser will cover if one of the missiles manages to miss. Which did happen. One of them hit this thing.
Brought it down, Commander.
Okay, I wasn't close enough to that for it to be a problem, right? No, we're cool. Well, the new Grange is down. That should satisfy our obligation.
Transmission.
Your obligation. Again, I'm not super comfortable either with this thing where she can just loan me out without asking me. I don't remember being asked. Alright, enemy dropship is in. And... You fool! Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. Victoria, if I'd known you'd be here, I'd have taken the field myself. I'd like it to be noted that I asked you to take the field yourself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I'll have to content myself with your prized mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds. I don't know exactly what we're up against here. A Centurion, they have a dragon of their own. And 2 things that somehow I can't see despite them being on the same flat platform. Okay, we got a fire starter. I know about that. I tried to let our heat cool down as much as I could get away with. So what's their dragon outfitted with? LRM-10, pair of medium lasers, okay. A lot of medium lasers. There's an AC-10 on that Centurion. Where is the AC-10? Okay. So we need to clip his right side. That's actually the thing I'm most worried about. I don't know what this is. Firestarter, of course, is fire starting.
Aye, aye.
So what's the best way to do this? I was kind of hoping that we'd have another turn to set up. Like, if I had known for sure that destroying this would cause mechs to appear instantly, I would have waited for everybody to cool down first. But I thought we'll clear it out. We'll still have a couple of turns left in the timer, and then... I'm gonna reserve a little bit here. I don't want Medusa to run out and get clipped. We're gonna wait until they take a couple of actions, then Medusa can run up, fire twice, and run back out. Alright, it missed with the AC-10.
Damage is light.
What can I do for you?
What's an AC-10, like 60 damage? Let's see here. What am I really worried about? Honestly, the dragon I'm not that concerned about. I want to clear this Centurion if we can. So I only have indirect fire from here. We're getting real low on ammo. But this thing has only one evasion charge and no cover or anything. Like, this is a good shot. I'm gonna try to precision strike to the right side. Let's see here, right torso's 108 health. Yeah, I'm gonna call to the right side. If we can strip the armor off of this, all that LRM ammo's in there, there's a chance we'll be, or that AC-10 ammo's in there, there's a chance we can get it to cook off. Okay, strip the armor.
Good to go.
Also, I feel a little bit more secure now that the AC-10 has been fired. We could run up to here, take the shot into his right side, maybe clear him out. Or clear out the AC-10 at least. It does leave the Jenner exposed to whatever comes in from there, but also with 4 evasion charges. Yeah, that's not terrible. Alright, looks like I can't get more than 4 evasion charges while still having a shot. I should probably just wait, though. We should wait and have the Jenner do his thing last. Because this guy's not acting this turn anyway. Alright, Dragon takes the field. We gotta get our Thunderbolt out in front and see if we can absorb some fire with it. Get their attention a little bit.
Commander.
Alright, so we just run up to point blank range and put the AC-20 into something, right? And that's what this thing's for. That's why it has 1,000 armor. If I expose myself to the fire starter, we're in a lot of danger. But also, he chose to shoot instead of bracing, so this is maybe our best chance to eliminate him quickly.
Affirmative.
Behemoth has very low heat. Well, I think I saw it briefly. I mean, I think it became visible briefly. I didn't see it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't really want this thing to overheat me. It's not looking like it has a terrible amount of armor. Are there flamers on both sides? Yeah. And we could do some real damage here. Yeah, I'm just going to give him everything. I'm uncomfortable firing the AC-20 at 60% and knowing that it'll be worse next turn from the recoil, but I'm going to do it.
Copy that.
Yeah, that's why. If the AC-20 had hit, it would have killed the thing straight up, probably, so I think it was worth the risk. A catapult. So this is Victoria Espinosa's mech. I'm not familiar with this thing. Okay, it's got a particle cannon. It has a pair of particle cannons. Does it have anything else? Medium lasers and machine guns. Man, she really has some heat sinks on there. If she can fire a pair of particle cannons in this atmosphere and only take that much heat.
Waiting for orders.
That makes me very worried. So if I come up here, I can get the shot on the Centurion's right arm. Let's see, I've taken some serious damage to my left torso and to my right arm. Oh, this sucks. Alright, let's act with Decker first, or Medusa first. See what we can figure out here.
Move order received.
Alright, let's see what the AC-10 situation looks like after this action. Switch them all on, and fingers crossed. The SRM-6 might be enough stability damage to knock him over. That would help. Okay, yes. The ammo cooked off and finished the job. So that's actually 2 points of damage to that pilot, right? And there was an ammo explosion in the torso and that part of the torso being destroyed. So let's see, if I move like this, I can avoid showing them my left torso, but I am going to I'm going to be offering my right arm. There's no position... I could stand here, get some partial cover, but not from the particle cannon, which is the thing I'm most afraid of. If I move up this close, I'm actually in small laser range, I believe. Can I get, like, cover over here? No. Basically, that catapult needs to just not shoot at me. How close are you to dead? Not very. We didn't really do anything other than take the AC-10 off. Although, again, one more hit to that pilot is probably going to be the end for him. So I can hide from the AC-5 on the dragon pretty effectively by moving here. Well, I'm not going to generate any... not going to generate any evasive charges no matter what I do. What about a jump? Okay, this is interesting. I could jump over to here. Get myself a little bit of cover. And provide myself maybe an avenue for... I have a pretty bad shot, though. But maybe provide myself an avenue for getting a flank around and catching somebody with a punch. Yeah, if I jump to here, I'm pretty far away. I'm definitely not going to be able to punch. But also, I have an unobstructed shot to one guy, and I'm not going to take any damage from anybody else. Or I have obstructed damage from obstructed shots from the others. I'm really worried about these PPCs. Just wish we were closer. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to recover my stability damage, try to give myself a little bit of time to figure the situation out. And that didn't even really generate that much heat. Yeah, let's not...
On it.
Alright, excellent. So this might be the end for him. The pilot might be incapacitated by the knockdown. Nope, so he must have 4 health. Right, because we had ammo explosion, right torso explosion, and now a knockdown. Yep, and here comes the fire starter to dramatically overheat us. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. The good news is, he's right there and we can punch him in the face now. That doesn't generate a lot of heat. Do I want to do this? Like, get right behind him? This thing actually has fairly heavy armor from the back. And heat is still a real issue. But I'm hoping that this will allow us to at least confuse them a little bit. We're gonna take some losses if we don't do something pretty drastic here. Speaking of drastic, we are in DFA range. Just something to think about. I'm gonna do this and just try to peel some back armor off of the dragon with the SRMs. I don't think I'm gonna get to fire... I'm gonna get to fire probably like half the lasers. Not even. Well, I'm definitely gonna fire the ones that we can afford to fire. I don't think I want to call. Although, I'm gonna do 85-ish damage here. Yeah, there's no point in calling the shot. If I ran everything and tried to like call a shot to the AC-5 ammo or the LRM ammo, we could maybe get something done here. I'm not 100% sure what happens when the bar fills all the way. I know that once you pass this point, you get an overheat. I would imagine that it is possible to cook a pilot alive inside the cockpit of a mech, so I'm a little worried that if I fill the bar all the way, that's going to happen. But also, we like desperately need to get some stuff done here. Okay, what if I do full burn, target... Yeah, not the center, right? Because there's, 30 less structure and 20 less armor in the others. Just like shoot here, try to cook the LRM ammo off, and even if I don't, there's a chance I damage the medium laser. I'm doing it. Alright, I'm seeing some structure damage, but it looks like that was pretty spread out. Oh, so close! That was so close to a destruction.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, Glitch. You have one more missile shot in you. I don't know how this works. If I choose to fire both the LRM-20 and the LRM-15, is it going to give me 20 missiles out of the 20 and 5 out of the 15, or is it going to try to split them pretty much evenly? I'm thinking like a multi-target where we hit the Centurion and the Dragon is maybe a thing I could do. Heat's pretty low, and his mech's in pretty good shape. Maybe the right thing to do is to run out into medium laser range. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put myself here so that I have the ability to run behind the rocks if I need to next turn. And also so that I have double evasion.
Moving out.
And let's see what we can do. Who would have thought that the number of missiles I put into this thing was going to turn out to not be enough? Yeah, unfortunately, we have no way really of taking advantage of how damaged this guy is from the front. So if I go like multi-target, I want to shoot you some. Not really sure what to do here. You're extremely armored from the front, like unbelievably so. We gotta start working through it, but let's untarget you. This is a frontal shot on the dragon, so there's some chance I'll be able to start banging away on that left torso armor. It's like if I go medium laser shots to be the LRM-20s to the Centurion in the hopes of, or the LRM-20 to the Centurion in hopes of finishing it off, and the 15s, whatever's left out of the 15s also goes into the dragon. Because that Centurion does still have to die. Although the Jenner... Yeah, I'm going to try it this way.
Got it.
Come on, kill center torso. Oh. Alright, head hit, that's handy.
Long-range missiles, Commander.
You sure are. It kind of looked like it fired all of the missiles from both pods, though, even though I shouldn't have had enough to do that. Maybe it just fires everything from both pods as long as you have anything left.
Yikes! That hit hard.
Yeah, PPCs are pretty scary.
Receiving you.
Okay, Thunderbolt. We just lay the punch down on this guy, right? We don't really have great close-range weaponry. I really need to let my heat bleed off, and... I could try to do this by closing and punching one of the others. But this thing does have to go. I'm going to do 80 damage plus 30. Oof. It's actually remarkably armored.
On my way.
Oh, I didn't tell you to do that. I wanted to punch from in place. Okay, we got a knockdown, a leg destruction. -1 initiative is good, because it means that this thing's not going to go in the first phase. We might be able to make some stuff happen. How much can I afford to not run in and do things? I kind of think we have to run in and do things, even though this is incredibly dangerous. That dragon hasn't acted yet. I'm going to reserve. Let's let the dragon act. Although, if I don't take my turn now, there's a chance I could get knocked
Ready
down.
for orders.
What's the dragon? The dragon still has both medium lasers and an AC-5. Please get rid of this tooltip that says left leg. The AC-5 is not, in fact, his left leg. That would be pretty cool, though. That's a good design for a mech. Yeah, we're in We're in a grim position here. This thing has functionally no damage to any part that isn't the left torso, which I will not be able to hit from here. And even if I did, I would hit it from not from the backside. So it's dangerous to move in, but it's also dangerous not to make a move. Because if this guy decides to LRM-10 me, I go down. Alright. Oh, I can't quite close the small laser range. That's a shame. I think we gotta commit. I'm really worried about Decker getting killed. But I don't think the chances of his survival are better if he stands back here and waits for the dragon to play. Alright, he lost unsteady, so he definitely won't be knocked down by the next attack. Should we start in on this? I think we should eliminate enemies as much as possible.
Firing on target.
Okay, that's awesome.
Critical hit, Commander.
So I still don't know what it means for the AC-5 to be in the crit state, because as we've learned many times, it does not mean he can't use it. He will use it this turn. It seems like you have to crit it twice to destroy weapons, generally. Once to destroy ammo, twice to destroy weapons. Oh, here goes my arm. Nope, okay, we're good. Everything's fine. We're unsteady again, though. Yeah, see, I didn't want to move up. Okay, well, I'm sure he could have closed to punch range anyway. Wow, he missed the punch. That's embarrassing.
Receiving you.
Okay, so Medusa is in critical heat. What's the Centurion got left? Too much health for me to kill it with a melee attack to center. Unfortunately. And I'm so overheated. I mean, we didn't really take that much structure damage. I'm wondering, like, I gotta prevent this thing from taking its turn, right? And I think we can do that. If I get... I mean, all I have to do is shoot the right side. Any attacks that hit either of these zones will transfer to center torso. It's actually worse, I think, for me to hit the back than it is for me to hit the right. I can move to here, get cover, fire something, anything, maybe intentionally overheat myself again, but we can be rid of the Centurion this turn before it acts. And I think that being possible, it is the thing we must do. So if I turn off all of the lasers... Okay, if you all the way fill the bar completely, your mech shuts down. This is potentially a kill. We have to at least try. I need 5 of the missiles to hit the arm, right torso, or center torso zones. If more than one missile goes to the leg, we don't get the kill. That said, he's also very low on health, and if we hit the leg 3 times, the knockdown will probably kill the pilot. So the nightmare scenario here is like 2 hits to the leg and 4 to the center. Or I guess misses, because it is only a 75% chance to hit. We left him at 3.
Taking damage.
Yep, that was it. We found the nightmare scenario. Firestarter's going to get to do horrible things to us. Very slowly. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good, actually. As far as the things it could have done there go, that was a pretty good one. Alright, well... I'm going to lose my right arm. If I'm not careful. I definitely want to fire at this guy because he still hasn't taken his turn yet. We can prevent those medium lasers in that LRM-10 from being fired. If I do it like this, I'm showing the dragon my back armor, potentially. But if I don't do it like... I want to try to get both of the Evasive pips, right? You know, this thing melee's pretty hard. It doesn't have that much armor, but I think we can put it up center. This makes it... Unfortunately, I think the particle cannons will have a front shot on me, which means I could lose the arm. But, I mean, the good news is that the arm is only carrying a normal medium laser.
Affirmative.
This action is our last chance to stop the Centurion from going this turn, so we do have to, like, I think we have to take this. Both the medium lasers to him. I need one of them to hit center torso, or this leg. Either one of those things is a kill.
Firing on target.
They both hit the right arm. Well, we did everything we could.
They've blown past my armor.
So I'm not going to hit it again. The general will be able to finish it off before its next turn, I think, probably. The question is, what do we do now? I point blank this dude in the back with the AC-20. That's not bad. Does the AC-20 have a preferred minimum range? I really wish it would show you the detailed stat cards for the weapons in combat. We do also have to worry about the fire starter. The fire starter gets to go pretty early in the turn if I don't do something about that. I'm trying to figure out. The dragon can probably just punch it to death. Yeah, alright. I think I'm going to do this. So it's my left... No, it's my right leg that's damaged. Well... Not much I can do about it. I was hoping to not have to show my right side to the to Lady Espinosa, but I think we had to take this opportunity to eliminate the dragon, or at least to severely damage the dragon. This is the time for the AC-20 shot. I do have multi-target. I probably don't have to dump everything into the back of this thing, but also I want to make certain. Survival would be bad. So what? If I'm hitting him in the back, I need to hit center torso for 135. The problem here is that the AC-20 is so unreliable. Like I can't know what it's gonna do. If the AC-20 hits the left torso, I'm pretty sure it will dump 110 damage on that 5 structure. So then it would effectively do 5 damage, and in that case, we need 75 plus 100, so it's 105. Actually, if the AC-10 doesn't hit the center torso, we can't get the kill. Yeah, there'll be too much health in the center torso for us to take him down. So if the AC-20 doesn't hit center torso... If it does, we probably only need one other... We need, like, any other weapon to hit as well. Actually, it would have to be both the machine guns. Or the SRM doesn't do it by itself either. I think we do just have to dump everything into this one target. I had to try to ensure that it goes down. Yep. Okay. Well, we didn't destroy the center torso, but we did destroy everything else. Unfortunately, it's still capable of headbutting people pretty hard. I don't know what's mounted on its... Interesting. Weird decision. No, it lost all of its weapons. All it has left is melee attacks.
Good to go.
And a melee to its backside is very, very likely to result in its death. And I can't get up the hill to damage, to shoot Lady Espinosa, or to hit Lady Espinosa with a melee attack. I can run up here and catch her in the side. This is not the dragon. I am not trying to target the dragon. Okay, clear here. There we go. Clear the UI. I can get up here and hit her in the side with all of my weapons. This position lets us fire everything into her side. Takes 140 damage to strip the arm, which we are capable of if everything hits that arm. Or I could just punch this dragon and almost certainly kill it. Yeah, we should probably just... We should take the opportunity to get the almost certain kill. No, here.
Move order received.
You are killing me. Are you hitting the legs? Oh no, it's still actually... It has a surprising amount of center torso armor. Okay. Not a big surprise there. Showed it the leg, we lost the leg. And that's Behemoth back in the hospital. She took an overheat for that.
Yep.
So the Centurion is still alive because BattleTech hates me. And I don't know, I don't think we can fire on it without continuing to take heat damage. But we do have to kill it.
Roger.
Honestly, the damage from being overheated isn't so bad. I just have to not shut down. Yeah, SRM-6. Oh, these are hitting to the back. Shoot, I needed to try to move further to hit the right side. Do I hit shutdown heat if I fire any of the lasers? No. I can fire one laser without hitting shutdown levels. We have to get this thing.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
Okay, finally. And that looks like it put us, yeah, it put us back above 50% morale. So we are back on inspired mode. Firestarter is trying to limp away. I mean, I get that you want to survive and everything, but becoming guarded doesn't help that much if you show me your back. Do I just punch it in the back? I do 65 damage with my melee, which is enough to completely destroy the left torso or the right torso from behind. Will not destroy the center torso, but it does give me... Yeah, it does give me a pretty aggressive position on Lady Espinosa. Let's see, they act on 2. You know what? I'm gonna punch the dragon. For real, this thing has to die. You're kidding me. Its back center structure has 65 or 66 health. So if I hit it in the back center, it will survive. Oh, that's really annoying. The dragon does more with its punch. Yeah, okay. We gotta throw this punch. I gotta let the dragon do that. And the Shadowhawk can probably help me destroy this thing. And then it's just us and Lady Espinosa. She's firing again, really? Isn't her mech gonna shut down? She was already in critical heat. Yeah, okay, she shut her mech down. I'm gonna say, a particle cannon and 2 lasers seems excessive. Alright, please get this kill. We have a pair of small lasers following a 90 damage punch.
Locked on for physical attack.
You are killing me right now. Why can't you just punch him in the torso? Why is that so hard? He's gonna stomp on me. Ow. Well, it didn't break the armor.
Good to go.
Okay, no front armor. Again, but there's a pretty good chance of a kill here. We definitely need to take some time to burn off heat. There we go. Celebratory machine gun fire, as always.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, they don't have much left. They don't get Espinosa this turn. Firestarter does get an action, but this will be its last one, I think. And it's going to keep running. Okay. What I really need is some cooldown time. Yeah, and as much as I'm, like, overjoyed that this thing's overheated, it hasn't really taken any damage, aside from the overheat, so...
On it.
I'm gonna move up here and just brace. I need to let my heat cool off.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, I lost my medium laser. I really have nothing but punching. She's probably the only one who's going to be able to punch the catapult this turn, so that's what we should do. Looks like the armor on both sides is in equal states. Probably we're slightly more likely to do some serious fire on the right side, so I guess I should punch right.
On my way.
Alright, start stripping it.
Battle mech power-up detected.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, really? Decker can't quite close. That's a shame. Well, I mean, we can certainly shoot the thing. So I'd prefer to hit it in its left side if possible. I think hitting the left side is actually better than hitting the back. Not an option. Alright, well. This is what we do then. Alright, let's finally be done with this thing.
Confirmed.
You will not defeat us. I will break you. Mercenary scum.
I think she should surrender.
Orders.
If I was in charge of her her support team, I would advise surrender at this moment. So we stripped the armor off the side here. I'm a little worried that if I close up here, I'm not going to be able to get up there next turn. We're definitely not firing the autocannon. I'm not wasting an autocannon on a guarded shot. This last shot's got to count. So maybe the thing we do is run up here and just maybe not even fire. I just got to close while letting my heat reduce. I guess I do have full morale. I really got to burn heat, though.
Ready for orders.
Alright, we can get behind her. How's the rear armor situation? Man, her mech is in good condition. Well, I could do this. I could just close. I think what I'm going to do actually is reserve. We could close up and shoot her in the back, but I can't shoot her with everything without overheating again. I guess she's currently on 2. If I do a called shot at some point during this turn, like even right now, just run up, accept the overheat, we can make sure she goes last, and we can hit her. We can hit her with all 4 of our mechs before her turn. That actually almost certainly is the right play. The fact that called shot reduces enemy initiative is very powerful. So I'm going to precision strike her in the back. Oh, but she's going to have guarded for almost all of these attacks then. It's not great. It's not great, but if we don't do anything, she's going to hit me with 2 particle cannons at point-blank range, so we should probably try to do something. How bad is it? That's shutdown. We don't want shutdown. I'm willing to take overheat. We really don't want shutdown. So now I'm debating about intentionally reducing her initiative or waiting until next turn to do that, so she won't be, Because if she goes early in the turn here, she'll fire, and then we might have 2 people after that, and then 4 more people before her next turn using the precision strike next turn. No, we gotta try to take down one of these PPCs if we can. So, left torso's a little injured. There's some structure damage there.
Firing on rear arm.
See if we can take advantage. No, didn't get through the armor very much.
Hey, watch those heat levels.
Alright. This could be good. So wait, I want to throw this punch from the back then, right? I'm actually not offered a choice of where to throw the punch from. Well, we're gonna get 2 more attacks after this. Yeah, this is fine. Really, I can't like move and then punch? No, I am not allowed to move. If I move, I don't get to punch. Okay, that looked like it went... She kicked that machine gun.
Critical hit.
Oh, that's right, a melee strike removes guarded.
Commander.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that makes this definitely the right play. That means we get to fire the AC-20 directly into this thing's unguarded face. Ah, yes, everything. All of the things.
Firing. Target
Okay,
range of
unfortunately the AC-20 hit the leg,
all out of AC-20 ammo.
but actually, if... Yeah, the dragon's close enough to punch, so this is a knockdown. So do I want to punch from this side in an attempt to hit that leg? I think so.
On my way.
Oh. Yeah, the leg has enough enough health that both of the lasers together wouldn't destroy it. But she's in a bad position now. I mean, she's gonna have to just point blank somebody with the particle cannons and accept that she's dead. An interesting choice. She shot at the person who has the most armor.
Armor blow through.
Maybe she's... Yep, she's... She just blew off her left torso with heat damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just bad play. She just did the wrong thing there.
Move into position.
I mean, it's AI, right? It's a complex situation. I think I just... Yeah, the best way to reduce Medusa's heat damage is to make the battle end, honestly.
Attacking from position.
She's got to be almost out of health.
This heat. It's frying my internals.
You're gonna be okay, Medusa. Just stay growly. I know how that calms you. Lady Espinosa, this would be a good time to surrender.
Good to go.
I don't know what is keeping you going, but you have got to give up.
Aye, aye. Putting my weight into it.
Come on, center torso hits. All right. Well, we're gonna be taking called shots here with Behemoth because she can't get into melee range. So call to the center torso. We can probably end this. And nobody even died. I guess maybe it's a little too early to be saying that, but I'm pretty sure nobody's going to die.
Engaging with target.
No! It's not possible! I can still win this!
She's got that battle madness, giant robot madness. Mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Argo have an empty storeroom that could serve as a makeshift brig? For real, she's dead. There's no way she's alive. I'm sure that something could be arranged, Lady Arano. Then arrange it and get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us. She can't... There's nowhere for her to eject to. If she fired the ejection pod, she'd just be splattered against the side of this mountain instead of splattered against the inside of her cockpit. Alright, but I guess somehow we took her alive. She's like Belle. There are just people in the BattleTech universe who can't be killed, and she and Belle are two of them. They're like the Highlander. Giant robots and everything, but still, you gotta cut off their head with a magic sword during a lightning storm or it's not gonna do anything. That's what happened in Highlander, right? Alright. Well, we were successful. We got really paid. Every one of our mechs is somewhat damaged. Most of them are actually in pretty good shape. There are some exceptions. And a 17-day injury. Well, that's nothing. She's had worse. Alright, so let's figure this out. We could work on that fire starter. I do want to put one of these together. I think it's an interesting mech. And then, like, the catapult's pretty cool. Yeah, let's take one of those. Apparently we're almost done with the second Centurion. Oh, you know what? I do want a Wolverine. And then we'll take the last piece of Shadowhawk chassis so we can sell the Shadowhawk, probably. I guess I should check and make sure there are... Oh, hey, that's interesting. +3 injury resist. Boy, I wish I knew what that meant. Does it just make the first 3 injuries you take every battle not hurt you? I don't think I actually want that, but it's a cool thing to see. There's all kinds of loot we've never even seen before. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the other piece of the Shadowhawk. Selling a Shadowhawk to the Aranas should net us some good money. Alright, we got an AC-5, a flamer, a bunch of medium lasers. Yeah, nothing particularly amazing. Another PPC is cool. Although, honestly, I don't think we're mounting all the ones we have already. At this point, my interest in weapons is largely things that have pluses on them. I would not say no to a backup AC-20 in case the one we're mounting right now gets damaged. And, high-tier missile pods are always going to be good. But that aside, probably just stuff with pluses matters now. I gotta say, I was pretty impressed with the Dragon on our first outing here. It totally did the thing I wanted it to do, and it was capable of firing its weapons a lot without overheating, even though we were in a pretty unpleasant biome for that. I think it did really good work. I wish it could mount more support weapons, frankly. I'm calling Experiment Punch Mech half a success. I assume the ejection pod went through that mountain. It came out of there with, like, really a lot of force. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you. Gloat all you like, cousin. Really, she's in the brig, and we're gonna talk to her via video call? Could we just walk over to the brig? Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think that you can challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture and tell me what you were doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the Directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not on a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Corrosis thought the Newgrange was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. If Corrosis deliberately misled us about this, I'll have his head. It sounds like he was maybe confused, but I'm going to say this anyway, because Mitch is a real tough guy some of the time. Worry about it later, Belle. For now, I would have words with my cousin. Victoria, I loved you like a sister. And you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. Do you want us to leave for this, or... Alright, okay, we'll just keep going. If you'd ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity. But you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech. You put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Aurigan dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength, and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay it 100 times over. You know, it does seem like nobles are very often willing to pay, prices with other people's lives. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lance should have taught you that. There is a real habit, for certain kind of people with certain beliefs to believe that strength is being able to do things, rather than doing the things that should be done. Little Lord Madeira, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out. This is why we did the video call, because we were afraid she might punch Madeira. After what you did to Raju Montgomery, I should have you vented into space. I'm not 100% clear on why we're not just doing that, actually. I'll admit, it's tempting, but I believe that our teacher would prefer me to keep her caged. Do you hear me, Victoria? You can watch from the sidelines as I dismantle your father's empire and reclaim my rightful throne. And then, when the war is over, you will be tried for your crimes against the Aurigan people. Is that supposed to scare me, Kamea? It doesn't. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Did you think you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. You talk like a cartoon villain. Has anyone ever told you that? Listen, I know a thing about cartoon talking. You should have met Panama. You two would have gotten along. You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people, the sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing, and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming, and your restoration will die with you. Can we just turn off the feed? I don't think we're going to get anything more out of her. Yeah, thank you. Oh, what do you want us to do with her, Lady Arano? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. No, she can't. Lord Corrosus lost a daughter on Weldry, and we weren't there to help him. I can't undo that wrong, but I can give him justice. We'll transfer Lady Victoria into his custody, to be held until I say otherwise. I really think we should have just killed her on the battlefield. This feels like a thing that's going to turn around and bite us in the ass. Your call, Lady Arano. We'll set a course for Smithin when we're ready. Conversation's over, people. Let's get back to work. Also, like, isn't there some concern that the fact that we're holding their princess is going to, like, galvanize their forces, public opinion? I mean, I guess not in the areas Lady Arano really cares about, where they hate her, but... Lady Arano, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She's being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps. But I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed. You are an honorable man, Lord Corrosus. One day I hope to earn your support. Yeah, I earned his support. That should be good enough. You already have it. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Arano, of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Pavlov. You did a yeoman's job on the New Grange. She will never darken our skies again. Yeah, I want to talk about this. Lady Victoria claims you are wrong, Lord Corrosus, that the New Grange wasn't a smuggling ship. Of course she does. She's a liar and a betrayer. You can't trust her at her word, Commander Pavlov. Yeah. Alright. As much as this is in character, we should probably... What if she's telling the truth, though? Like... It doesn't matter if she is. whatever the ship's provenance, the new Grange was important enough that Director Espinosa had his own daughter standing sentry over her refueling. You sent that ship to hell and deprived Espinosa of everything he deemed valuable. Sorry, something he deemed valuable. Kind of a lot of somethings. I count that as a win, Commander Pavlov. Yeah, I'm less certain. If I were you, I'd keep a guard outside of Victoria's cell at all times. Don't worry, Commander. I know who I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Arano is ready to reclaim her. Yeah, Right, she's gonna get broken out. They're gonna mount a rescue mission. This is a bad play. Glad to be of service. Now let's discuss what you'll be doing for us in return. Yes, of course. Let us discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me that she's found a hidden data archive on your ship, and that you need my help to open it. It sounds to be quite the mystery. More than a mystery to me, Lord Corrosis. My father believed that the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Better, perhaps, that I give you the means to open it yourself. I'll have a device sent to your ship, an electronic codebreaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll chew through any encryption, even yours. We're just gonna brute force it, are we? An electronic device capable of hacking key codes. Okay, I know what a codebreaker. I thought there was maybe going to be a little bit more BattleTech specific lore here. They're rare, heavily restricted items, generally found only in the possession of the most sophisticated inner sphere intelligence agencies. And you're just going to give this to us. I have no need of it, but the Restoration does. And besides, it came to me from Lady Arano's father. High Lord Tamati found the device in the possession of a Comstar Precentor who had died in Aurigan space. He'd want you to have this, Kamea. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become. What is a Precentor? A high-ranking Comstar official who typically serves as the commander of an HPG installation. Comstar's doctrine of religious mystery has elevated Precentors to quasi-mystical figures in the eyes of the general public. Thank you, Lord Corrosis. Simon. It means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The Directorate did something to his mind on Weldry. I still don't have a clear picture of what. But the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably, and that the Otto I knew is gone. But I cling to the hope that someday the son that I remember will return to me. He will, Simon. I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Corrosis is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid that I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make. But please, keep me apprised of Otto's condition. I will, my lady. Farewell to you, and know that you have earned the support of House Corrosis. What you've done today doesn't erase the past, but perhaps we can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I am willing to try. Thank you, Lord Corrosis, and welcome to the Restoration. Together, we will fix what my uncle has broken. I swear it. Alright, so we got this code-breaking device. She's watching the progress bar climb really slowly. Okay. Well, not much we can do about that.
Mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Yeah, we got our Shadowhawk together, and we can sell it, and... Darius opens the morning briefing with a scowl on his face. We picked up new supplies a few weeks ago, and now we're just opening some of the new and we're just now opening some of the crates of machine tools. And, well, I can't believe this has happened again, but... Yang practically explodes from his chair. We have more frozen Triple F burger meat. Do you know how hard this stuff is to come by in the periphery? Dr. Murad sighs audibly. Please tell me that the refrigeration is still operational. I don't want a repeat of last time. Don't worry, Doc. My team will take care of the goods. Yang flashes a winning smile. What do you say, Commander? Burgers on the menu? Triple F Burger Meat, the flagship sandwich sold by Triple F restaurants throughout the Federated Sun space. Darius, you gotta open the crates before you pay them. Demand to meet, have them bring the crates, and look in the crates before you give them the money. Well, if we had our hydroponics up, we could do a thing here. I don't think we should eat this stuff. Right? It's just a crate of meat. Who knows how old this is? Darius, get rid of this meat. Shaking your head, you say, Chief, I can't afford to have half your technicians in the medbay like last time. Turning to your XO, Darius, spread the word and see what you can sell them for. Later that week, Darius delivers unexpectedly good news. I wouldn't believe this if I hadn't heard it with my own ears. A mercenary company from Davion Space had a clause in their contract that their monthly pay would include meals at a Triple F restaurant. Their XO was desperate to take the meat off our hands to stave off a mutiny. Yang slams his fist on the table. You see? Not so crazy after all, am I? Well, 10,000 C-bills is like nothing. That's less than a rounding error. But I think we are extremely out of time. Like, really, I did not have this much time. So that's going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. That mission was a success, a qualified success. Come back next time to see exactly what the damage is and how long all these repairs are going to take. And we'll see you then.